Just watched a beautiful sunset while recording it on the GoPro with a time lapse. It was incredible. I'm now walking back to the car. While watching the sunset, I was just thinking about traveling to different countries and why certain ones resonate with me a little more than others. Specifically, Turkey and Thailand resonate very heavily with me, and I just love the vibes and how I'm treated by the people here and in Thailand. And I love traveling to Europe, but it just, every time I go to Europe, it feels like something is missing, and it feels like something's just not there. And I think the biggest thing I noticed or realized is that when I go, like, in Europe, when people ask me, like, oh, where are you from? And I say I'm from the US or I'm from America, whatever. Their response, instead of saying, like, oh yeah, like, that's cool, whatever, what made you come here, is like, oh, like, I hate when you Americans come here. You guys ruin our country, you guys need to stay in America and whatever. And Europeans have a lot of reasons for disliking Americans, and they're entitled to their own opinion, and I'm not doubting that at all. And I think that's perfectly fine, right? Now, like, but it's just, why treat tourists that way? And, like, I'm staying in your country for a week, supporting your economy, and I get that European countries are not capitalists, but, like, you gotta care about the economy a little bit. I mean, like, come on. Like, obviously, like, without tourism in Europe, specifically, if we take just tourism from America and Europe, they wouldn't be as wealthy as they are. And European countries are not very wealthy to begin with. I mean, if you're comparing them to the US, of course, which is what I'm going to compare them to. Now, in Asia, I haven't been to too many Asian countries. This is the third. I've been to Turkey, Thailand, and Pakistan. Oh, India too. Okay, so 4. When I say I'm from the US or America, they're like mind blown. They're like, oh my God, you're from America? Like, they treat me as if I'm like a celebrity, and it make me feel so special. And it's like, I don't care about, like, having this ego about having to, like, feel special and all that kind of stuff and whatever. But they have the mentality of, like, this person from a country different than ours, right? More developed, however you want to phrase it, decided to take his hard-earned, money and come to a country that I grew up in, that I cherish and love and want to see succeed, and they see it as, like, an American person, myself, also wants to see that country succeed and wants to explore that country and wants to see this country's natural beauty the same way that they did when they grew up here as a little kid. It's like, it's so heartwarming. It's insane. And honestly, like, I'll still visit Europe, but Asia's always going to have, like, a special place in my heart. And obviously America is home, so I'll travel in America too. But it's just like, I look around and it's beautiful here. And I know you can go to Europe and see beauty too, go to Switzerland, go to the Alps. I've been to Chamonix, but you just don't get treated the same. Like, in Asia, people